Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the mini Kirby design I made around 2 weeks ago. And I just decided, I have time, so why not make a tutorial? So let's just get right on into the tutorial. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So yeah, so let's get into what we're going to be needing. So obviously we're going to need something to stuff it with, so I'm going to be using some polyfill today. Obviously, you can use scrap yarn, t-shirt clippings, toilet paper, tissue paper, whatever you kind of have lying around the house. I'm going to be using a stitch marker today as my stitch marker. You guys can use anything you'd like either a paper clip or an S clip or a C clip. And you're going to need your bands. And for the Kirby, the typical colors are pink and red. So I'm going to be using pink and red, obviously. And now I made these eyes out of paper and pen. So you guys can kind of just go ahead and kind of like draw the shape out and, color them like that. And I just glued them on. I'm just going to do that for mine at the end. You can also take like a safety eye and kind of like paint a white dot on it maybe. Or you can just put in a black safety eye. I don't know, it's really up to you for that. You're also going to be needing your hook. I'm just going to be using a rainbow loom hook. But yeah, so that's it for the intro, and let's get into the tutorial now. Also, just so you know, the band count and pattern will be down in the description just in case you need it. I've been trying really hard to always put the pattern and band count in the description, so go check that out if you need to. Alright, so I'm going to be starting off with the legs for the pattern. Now, these are super easy to make. We have to make 2 of them. I'm going to make one of them on camera and the other one off camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So for the first thing we're going to do for it is we're just going to make a magic ring of 6 stitches. So just go ahead and make a magic ring with 6 stitches in it. And if it looks like I'm struggling to use the rainbow loom hook, it's because I haven't used it in like over a month. I've been using crochet hooks, and because they're a lot more comfortable, I think, to hold. So don't come after me. Okay, so this is my last one. I'm just going in, pulling a band through, and making a single crochet with it. Okay, so you should have 6 stitches around. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the one all around your hook is 6. So we don't actually need to use our stitch markers just because all we're going to do is one more row after this. So we're just going to do 1 row of single crochets around. So for what I'm going to do, so that I make sure I just do 6 stitches, because we have 6 stitches on our magic ring, is I'm just going to put 6 bands on my fingers. So I have 4, 5, 6. Now I'm just going to go around with those bands and do 6 single crochets. Okay, so it should look like this once we finish that row. We are going to undo that last stitch we did, just like that, so it's still through the stitch. And then we're going to go through the first half of it, and we're going to do slip knot now. So we're just going to pull it through the band on our hook the other side into the hook, and then we're just going to slip stitch nice and tight. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're kind of going to look from where we did the slip stitch on this side, and you're going to go straight into the stitch across and just take another band and do slip stitch, so that we can easily just tie it on to the body later. Okay, so you can go ahead and go back to where I started making the feet if you need to make another one. I'm just going to go off camera and make another foot. And then once you have 2 feet, unpause the video and I'll be back and show you how to start making the body. Alright, you should be back with 2 little feet, and now we're gonna get started with the body. So grab your stitch marker now because we are gonna need it now. So we're gonna start the body off with a magic ring of 6 stitches, just like the feet. So just go ahead and put 6 stitches into your magic ring. I've made a community tab post already about the mini Kirby and already about like any designs that you want me to make that are also from video games. I think the one that I'm going to be doing that I saw someone commented was a Pac-Man because that sounds really cool. So yeah. So once you're done with the 6 stitches on your magic ring, we're just put the stitch marker on the band or on your hook, and we're gonna just do increases into every single stitch all the way around. But like, as I was saying about the Pac-Man, if you have any other suggestions of any other video game characters you want me to make, and it could be like from any video game, it could be like from Pokemon or like Fortnite maybe not Fortnite, that's a little bit inappropriate, but like any video game you want to do it on. So yeah. Like, it also could be from like Minecraft. Like, I'm just thinking of ideas because, you know, I like making designs. So yeah. Okay, so once you finish that row, you're gonna move the stitch marker up to the banner on your hook. For the next row, we're gonna be doing a single crochet and then an increase, and we're just gonna repeat that pattern all the way around. So single crochet, go to the next stitch, do an increase. Next stitch, single crochet. Next stitch, increase. Then a single crochet, and so on. So you get it. Single crochet and then an increase all the way around. Also, sorry if there's any background noise. My washing machine is going and it's just stopping now, so I don't know if it was making noise earlier, but sorry if it was, because I don't really hear what the camera picks up while I'm recording. But alright, once you finish that row, move your stitch marker up to the banner on your hook. If I'm going too fast for you, just pause the video. Doesn't really matter if you pause the video because I won't know. But now for the next 2 rows, we're just going to be doing single crochets into every single stitch around. So I'm just going to stay on camera and just do 2 rows. If I go quicker than you, you can feel free to pause the video. Just because it's just single crochets, so yeah. Also, if the pink color looks super neon in the video, I think that's just the video picking up the neon color like a lot, because in real life it's really not that bright. Alright, once you're done with those 2 rows, move your stitch marker up to the band around your hook, and you should start seeing the like kind of shape forming. So yeah, but now for the next row, I'm going to be just explaining you through the entire row, because this is the row where I show you where to place the wings, and you just kind of do it like while we're doing the row. If that makes any sense, it will make more sense when I show you exactly how to do it. So yeah, so let's just start. So we're going to be single crocheting all the way until the 6th stitch. So we're going to do 5 single crochets. So 1, or no, sorry, all the way, we're going to be single crocheting into the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in the 7th stitch, we're going to make a chain, just like that. And we're going to take another band. We're going to make 6 stitches into that chain. So 1, go back into that chain we made, 2, back in, 3, back in, 4, back in, 5, back in, 6. If you didn't really see how I did that too well, I will show you on the next wing we do. So now we're going to continue doing single crochets until the 14th stitch. So let's go to the next stitch, do single crochet. So this will be our 8th stitch, 9th stitch, 10th stitch, 11th stitch, 12th stitch, 12th, 13th, and then this is the 14th. So now in the 15th, we're gonna go in, make a chain, then we're just going to do the same thing again. All right, here, I'll show you a little bit more detailed. So let me zoom in. All right, so we're gonna go into the next stitch with our hook, pull the band through, reclaim onto the hook, and this is our chain. Now we're going to pull another band through, reclaim onto the hook, and make a stitch. Okay, we're gonna go back into that chain we made and pull through another stitch. We're just gonna do that until we have 6 stitches. So I just did 2. This is my 3rd, back in again, 4th, back in again, 5th, back in one last time, and that's 6th. And now I'm just going to finish the row with single crochets until we get to the stitch marker. And then we're just going to move the stitch marker up to the band around the hook, just like that. So, and then this is what it'll look like when eventually we want to add, this will kind of look like when we're done. So there's little wings on the side, and we're gonna add the face and the feet, okay? So obviously now we have to finish it off and close it. So for the next row, we're going to be doing a single crochet, whoops, Okay, so now we're gonna be doing now we're just gonna be doing one more row of single crochets. Sorry, I'm like looking at the pattern I wrote down and it looks completely wrong. So go and just do a single crochet all the way around, but you're gonna kind of see once we get to the wing, we're going to have to improvise with where we put the stitches. So see, now that wing, we don't want to go along those stitches. We want to make our kind of own stitches. So you're going to go kind of into that, and you're going to add like 2 stitches. So that's 1, and then you're going to go into here again, and 2. And then you're going to keep single crocheting into the next stitches until you get to the next wing, and you're going to have to improvise and make 2 new stitches again. Just because that wing, we do not want to add those stitches that we made for the wings into the row, because it'll make it not look good. All right. So now we're going to improvise and make 2 new stitches again, this next wing. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys maybe can see what I'm doing just a tad bit better. I don't know. And then just finish the row with single crochets. Okay. Move the stitch marker up to the band around your hook. Now we're going to be doing a single crochet, decrease, and we're just going to repeat that all the way around. Okay. So single crochet, and then do a decrease. Single crochet, and decrease. Move your stitch marker up when you're done with that row, and yeah. Alright, for the next row, we're going to be doing a single crochet and then a decrease around. So single crochet, and in the next stitch, do a decrease. Okay? If you can hear birds chirping outside of my window, well, that means it's spring. Also, I will be doing the collab video very soon with Looming Legends. So get ready for that. Let me just say, they have a super cute design in mind, and I would totally make it once I get some new white bands, because it is very cute. Alright. So this is the row where we are going to want to stuff. So you probably don't need more than this. It's not that much to start with, I don't think. But just go ahead and stuff the project. Okay. So now we're going to just be decreasing until the project is closed. So go ahead and just decrease until it's closed. And you can actually go ahead and get rid of the stitch marker. I'm just going to do 1 row of decreases and then I'll take it off. I don't really know why, just because. Okay. You guys really can't see it, but my desk area gets like my desk is like, I don't know, like this mat that I have on my desk is very annoying because there's a lot of stuff that sticks to it and I don't really know why. But yeah. So once you're done with this decreases and it looks nice and tight, I'm just going to slip knot it closed and then tuck the band in. Okay, so this is what it should look like. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the feet that we just made a while ago. And basically all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into stitch kind of at the bottom where I want to put the first foot. So I want to put like 1 foot here and 1 foot there. Alright, and I'm just going to tie them on and then tuck the bands in. So okay. And I'm not gonna tuck that in right now, but like I will tuck it in a moment. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and do this tying off camera, just cause I don't know, it's like I don't feel like you need to see this necessarily, but you can just go ahead and pause the video and attach the legs. And I'm gonna go ahead and also make the eyes, and then I will be back. Just end the video off, and I hope, yeah. So, alright, so I finished the Kirby. Right now the eyes have they're just sitting on it because I did not find the glue that's normally on my desk, and the eye fell off of this one I made. But that is it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed making the mini Kirby with me, and I hope you guys think that this tutorial is good. If you like my tutorials, then please subscribe, like this video for more, and I will try to make a lot of more designs. Comment down below what you want to see next. Yeah, so I will try to remember to put my merch link in the description. I've made a bunch of new merch items, so go check that out. Go follow my Pinterest. I post like pictures of things I make on there. You guys can also message me through there if you have any specific things you want me to make, or if you just want to say hi. So go ahead and do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, next video, whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!